just so that I can then finish off almost everything. Yep, come on, there. Round, and where's my horse? And here we go. Still haven't grown. Maybe I'll move this one around a bit. Oh, I did have a lot more sapling. Oh, okay. Now, the farmer villager is the most common type. Sure enough, the first one we find. Yep, and that's all it takes. And don't even really want it. Just place it and it turns into a farm block, but as soon as we get into age 1, we'll be able to craft a hoe. And again, if we make a plow, we can also just run over dirt to turn it into farmland, so it's much easier to just farm food stuff from mobs. And then we can use the leftover bone meal here. Aw, not enough? Come on. Come on. But I can make more. There we go. And we'll replant you right away. Okay, fingers crossed. Hopefully this will be enough wood to then finish up our horsepower area. And, you know, if I made my base on solid ground and not above the water, you could just do it in dirt. The material that the horses are running on just has to be a flat block surface. So it won't work if it's on a slab. So close. It won't work if it's on a slab or a fence post or any like half blocks like that. Well, also then make the other horse-powered stuff. Well, add it. So a little sticks around there. Although I don't. Oh, that's right. I don't have any to make more leads, which more leather cordage. Okay. I'm gonna need string too. All these sticks off here. That's not string. That's fleece. I grab that. You can actually just use the fleece with. If you combine the fleece with the knife, you can turn that into string as well, or just trade fleece with shepherd villagers, and you'll also get string that way. So, in a lot of the stuff for early game, you don't actually have to fight many mobs for. Okay, and then 2 strings and a leather cord. Okay. And it needed a log and lint. So there and there. Alright. Yeah, we got ourselves a little chopper here too. And then the last one would be the press. And for the early game, the press is actually the only type of machine of its kind, if that makes sense. Like, you don't have a handmade press, you can only get the horse-powered one. 2 leads on top. And donezo. Okay. And yes, I realize I could have been done a lot quicker if I used the, oh, I have it right in front of me. If I used the eucalyptus wooden instead of the, of this wood right here. But, oh well. I'm in too deep already. Okay. Any extra saplings? Nope, none around. Alrighty then. And then just for a reference point, let's knock out this one right here. Just put, okay. So, I'll show off the grindstone first. So the grindstone actually has to be elevated by 1 block. So you put it down like this, and then you can just grab a horse. And come on, jump. There you go. And take a lead, attach the horse to the grindstone, and right now it won't do anything yet because we haven't told it to do anything. Oh, I grab one of these bones. So we'll tell it to make some bone meal. And you can put entire stacks of items on there. And some items also have a chance of having additional drops. So you can see there the bone meal is collected. Or it actually makes flaked bone, and then the flaked bone then becomes bone meal. Yeah, so now if we needed to grind something, we could just let the horse do it and then walk away and do something else. And so yeah, now we have our bone meal here. But you can see that even though it's automated, the ratio from bone to bone meal is like pretty terrible. Like, oh, whoops. There we go. We only got 2 versus if we used the millstone, we would get 6. All right, and then let's change that to the next one. Here we got the chopping block. Works the same way. Although this one you can put straight on the floor. And with this one too, you can only put in 1 block at a time. So put in 1 wood log, and then the horse has to make 2 rounds. And faster horses will actually do this faster than slower ones. So the speed of your horse is important. But as a result, we do get 4 instead of the usual 2 or 3. Alright, and then for the last one, we'll cook up some stuff in there. Also, I'm going to get rid of some of this stuff here. Oops, that goes over here. Okay. So now we got ourselves some low-grade charcoal. And so the charcoal you can break apart into coal blocks. Use a grindstone or millstone. So we'll just do that real quick. Not now, Bugsy. Okay, so now we got our coal, or charcoal. And then the press. So the press actually needs 2 blocks of vertical space around it to be free. So like you can't have a roof 2 blocks above it. Okay, so we can put 9 charcoal pieces in there. Horse will run around. And then this makes a block of charcoal. So it's different from the low-grade charcoal block, and it also burns infinitely if you set it on fire in the world, but if you just use it as fuel, it burns for 80 items. So yeah. So now we have everything else taken care of. Now for the final bit. We have our melter and base. And just like that, we have entered age 1. Put down our melter and base. just for a quick explanation, the way that this works is you put fuel here in the bottom, and then you put ores and other meltable items here in the top, and then you'll smelt them down. But before you can actually fully use it, we'll need some other pieces of it. But the best thing about this age is, yes, we can finally make a crafting table. Hooray! We got a whole new page of advancements. We can make actual chests. There we go. And just get rid of these right here, these pretend chests. And just throw everything in here. And I'll do some organizing of items later on. For now, I just want to throw it down and much better. And then, of course, we can make other stuff like, furnaces. Just want to make sure I didn't drop anything through into the water. Nope, okay. Yeah, we can make a furnace. Now we can actually make like all the standard Minecraft crafting. And you can see we unlocked other things too here. But I think I'll leave that for the next session. So yeah, now that we've entered into Age 1, we've completed the most difficult part of the advancement. And, well, I want to thank everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. See you next time.